basically your host of the show, Flipside, the other side of the news. It's no news that people are doing a lot to look fashionable, to look pretty, to make a name in the fashion world. From plastic surgery to starvation to lightening your skin, damaging it, and all sorts. And today on the show, that's what we're going to focus on, the craze for body enhancement in the fashion industry. I did say I have special guests in the house that we're talking, but what I did not say is that they are all men. So I'm actually blessed amongst men today. I have three amazing gentlemen here with me, and one of them you've seen quite a number of times on television before, and that's the person of Jojo Dominic. Is a model. He's a supermodel. My supermodel, that's what I call him. He's a stylist. So if you have an event and you don't know what to put together, to wear, to make a statement, you just holler Jojo. He's there for you. All right, I have a model here as well who's seated very close to him, and that's Toby Nicholas. He just competed in one of the big fashion shows in Nigeria, and he was one of the winners. So Toby, it's good to have you here as well. All right, and I have one of my very close to us here, and I'm from Edo, he's from Delta. I have Franklin Oreva in the studio as well, and you don't need to know, he's also into modeling, he's also a stylist and a designer. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so the pleasure is mine, and we're just going to dig into our topic for today. And since we're focusing a lot on body enhancement, I think I should start with, and you're all models.
Yeah.
Now let me knock on the model. I think I should start with the most common challenge models seem to be having, and that's the quest to stay thin.
Yeah.
You know, you're also slim. I refuse to be intimidated. What do you do? That's a personal question though. What do you do to stay slim? And then how do you don't look like you have anorexia. How do you, or what advice would you give to people who want to be models, and so that they don't overstarve themselves and start having some eating disorder?
Okay, I think first thing first, I've been modeling for 15 years.
Wow.
And one of the problem you have with the marketers is when you lose your look, it means you lose your job. Do you understand? So when I traveled out and I came back, people started saying, you've added weight. So, and it's true, I can't do some certain pictures that I do take before. So I had to start going, I watch my weight by eating just 2 bananas a day.
What?
Just 2 bananas a day, drink a lot of water, and I was able to reduce like this because
no, like, well, it's not for me. Continue.
So I would take 2 bananas a day, then I would add it with parsley leaf. It's a raw leaf. You eat raw leaf and the banana to help bring your large intestine back, like make it smaller, and then you're back to shape. Then for the cheek, there's something you do. Mew mew mew.
It's called mewing.
Mewing.
Like a chart.
Yeah, so you have your cheekbone back.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
But how do you combat anorexia? Because I'm just thinking 2 bananas, is that not extreme? Is that not too small?
Yeah, there's something people don't know about fat. You have your fat stored in some certain place of your stomach. So when you start watching your weight, at first you feel dizzy, you feel like you want to faint, but it's not what it is. The worms still have something they can feed on for at least 5 days. So after 5 days, you can consume something, then you wait again. So you get yourself. But there are people who do some other things. Some people do drugs to stay slim, but that's very, very risky. So you can do banana. Banana is very healthy. And with parsley, sometimes you can do smoothie. Parsley, banana, watermelon, and apple smoothie. So it comes out like a pap. So you take it morning and evening, you're good to go.
Do you even eat food at all? Interesting.
Okay.
Now, there are people who want to be slim, you know, they watch you all, and it's quite admirable. I've seen some pictures you do, and I wish that could be me, but I don't think that's ever going to be me. I like food too much. but would you advise anyone to lose weight?
Well, it depends on your job. The most beautiful thing about losing weight is not just for your job. sometimes you can lose weight to fit in, you know. Sometimes you can, you know, the people you don't blame are people who are on, who went for maternity leave, because it's not easy to add some calories. They add naturally.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't just body shame such persons. But there are people who have habit of eating when they get confused, when they get heartbroken, when they get different problem, different disorder. So the first thing they do, they rely on food. So it's advisable that they watch their weight. I would advise people to watch their weight so that you don't look older than your actual age. So it's advisable.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes instead of you consuming a lot of food, you can eat one plate of rice 3 times in 2 hours.
Okay.
So you eat a little, so to keep the large intestine small.
Small.
Yeah.
Okay. You're advising me. Is that right? Okay, now, another thing about this whole body enhancement craziness is we see y'all upload pictures on social media and you're giving us tension. They call it, there's a slang for it. My father-in-law was asking what that meant. Someone wrote on the family page, the pressure is getting worse. And then he was like, are you all right? Is all okay? And the daughter was laughing and said, Popsy, it's okay. Like, no, talk to me. I'm here to listen. We all started laughing because we understood what she was saying.
Yeah.
Well, of course, their generation, they don't know those things like that. So when we see these pictures on social media, it has a way for some people to get bothered. It has a way of affecting their peace. They want to belong. They want to look a certain way. And this has led to fake life, borrowing, and all sorts. But before I ask the fake life question, because I need to advise people sharp.
Yeah.
How can we slay on a budget? I'm going to ask you this question. Yeah, you're into dressing and looking good and all that. I don't have the kind of money you make, but I still want to look to an extent like you do. So what and what should I do, or how can I manage my budget to still make a statement?
Is that question coming to me?
No.
Okay.
I'm asking
Toby.
The world as a whole has made eye dressing very important. So you can go to the market and get cheap clothes. You don't need to be on a large budget.
No, but the pressure is high.
Yes.
It's high, but cheap clothes, doesn't it show?
No, you can laundry your clothes, dry clean it.
Just like that?
Yes.
Hey, Aloko,
You
don't
can
come.
style clothes that-
Yeah, styling.
It's all about styling.
It's all
Okay.
about
When you style clothes, you come out better.
So for people like us that don't know so much about styling, what tips would you give to us?
You learn how to iron your clothes, learn how to do a lot of things with your clothes. You come out looking pretty.
Okay, so ironing is one of them. You want to add something?
And for basic styling, it's easier to get plain materials, like a plain shirt, a plain jean. Get enough plain materials, then when you're buying something extra colorful or something crazy, if you wear it on something plain, it brings out the beauty. So
Okay.
the idea is, if you're going to the market to get an outfit, if you see a shirt, imagine 7 other outfits with it. If you can picture that you're on your game, then always watch. You cannot give what you don't have. So if you keep watching, follow people like us, you still, okay, I'll do this next, I'll do this next. Then you just start infusing it in your day-to-day life. We're like, wow, you're giving, but they don't know you're just doing small stealing from everywhere.
Okay, all right. So I'll just stick to you now, Franklin. What fashion accessories would you advise us to have? Like, this is a must-have. Everybody should have this piece. You've said one, plain materials.
Yes,
plain,
plain,
okay.
that's
Or
very
are there
important.
others you would want to add?
Okay, I feel like everybody should have a jacket.
Okay.
Because if I just wear this and it's very plain, very mundane, but the jacket on top gives it crepes, icing. Everybody should have neck accessories, beads, everybody, even men too.
Okay.
You could wear a very big shirt, plain trousers, and just wear the fashion is not, it doesn't have to be excessive, just small toppings to crown it. It's like the icing on top of a cake. It just makes it beautiful. Everybody should have a boots, black and brown shoes. You can do so much. You can do so much with them. Then have a suit, please. don't be crazy every day. Some days come out looking very official. We'll be like, wow, can I hire
So
you? Like,
corporate.
no, I'm busy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I have a suit. Have a plain shirt. I do a white one. I don't have a black one. I don't have a boots, but I have a black shoe. I'm still on top of my game
you're
now.
well on
I'm
your way.
trying. Okay, Jojo, any other tip you want to add?
Oh, well, I think for me, I don't really do jacket. I don't do suit. Though for as much as I've been in the game for a while and I have a bunch of stylists who come to style me, you understand, right now, I'm not even allowed to mention what I'm wearing. So one of the problems you have when you get to a particular stage in the fashion business, you get pressure. When you wear a particular outfit, people are like, that's not original, you know. So I understand where Toby and Franklin is coming from, to the ordinary people, to the folks out there, to the folks who are not on television. You can play along, but if you are on television, the pressure is high because you are not supposed to be seen repeating an outfit on air. You're not supposed to be seen on a red carpet repeating what you've worn last year again. So the styling, what you need to wear, how you manage your outfit is very important from those who critique everything you do, from your shoe to your... As I am right now, I have some body, I am disfigured in some part of my body, but nobody knows because we work hard to fix it. So.
All right. Okay, we're just going to go on a quick break where we'll bring you the headlines. Then we'll have this very short documentary put together about body enhancement. When we come back from that break, we'll talk some more, and we'll advise people some more on this craziness. We'll be right back. All right, the craze for enhancements, body enhancements is really something. It's getting worse. Like the pressure to look a certain way, to have a certain figure, to have a certain skin tone is something. Even this issue of complexion is not particular to Nigerian women. Even abroad, the black Americans in the entertainment industry are toning their skin to look lighter, to look more white, as if there's something wrong with being black. But I'm going to ask you, Franklin, what do you think about the old craziness for a lighter skin shade? What do you think about, we know we don't even call it bleaching anymore. We turn, or we use organic, you know.
They say it's organic cream, it's enhancing your body. I want people to understand that for models, we don't just sell products, we sell confidence. So first off, if you are selling a brand and you're not confident about it, they won't buy it. So first off, if you're not confident about your skin, your skin color is beautiful. It's like how you are born, the family you are born into. You did not pick them. So you cannot pick your skin color. So you are supposed to be proud of it. It's a God-given gift. You understand? Then people do a lot of enhancements. And the beauty of your skin is its evenness. You can be so light and you can have like 5 different shades and you'll be like a chameleon. Nobody wants to work with you, but you could have a very dark skin, and if it's even, it's going to be beautiful. So I would recommend that forget about organic creams, because in the end, you know, when you use organic creams, even your regular soaps, like medicated soaps, you use them regularly, your skin absorbs them. So over time, you'll start having liver, kidney issues. Not now, like when you're late 30s, yes, getting older. So you're already having organic materials are already stressing your body already. Carcinogenic cells, cancerous cells are everywhere already. So reduce the tension on your body. I would recommend using oil. There is this black pomade and shea butter. Helps your skin even out.
That's because he's a dark person.
Yes, that's because I'm a dark person.
But you should speak for the light people. For the light people. That's excuse me, because the increase of this bleaching thing, like you say, did not just start now. There was a time of BioClear. I remember when I started my career, I was a chocolate person. I wasn't this light, because let's be honest with the topic here. You know, but at 17, my agent felt like that period, the black skin color don't sell in the industry. It's the light skin, so the brands can give you job. So they gave me a particular cream I was using. It's called BioClear, and I was chocolate. And the cream started messing with my body. Instead of withdrawing, they kept on giving me other, you get. So until I got to a state or a place in my head that I knew I can now fend for myself, I can get a job for myself, I break out of the cycle. And if the people, what brings this particular thing is the perfectness people see on social media, not knowing that these things are being addicted. You understand? Even I battled with knuckles for a very long time because that wasn't really my skin. You get? So I remember there was a time I traveled to fix my knuckle, and this woman was like, okay, she put my hands in a chemical, and my hands got glued for almost a day, like, and the knuckle got worsened. So I had to grow psychologically to start loving my skin. You understand? I was taking care of what I now got instead of increasing it to please the people. And another thing people would understand, girls and boys out there, is your skin is your mirror. For as much as you want to take care of yourself, I'm just adding to what Franklin had said, for as much as you want to take care of yourself, your skin, your whatever, remember that the tension is not as worse as you see it on social media. Some of those pictures are being edited. There are some of my pictures that my knuckles ain't showing. They are being edited and they are being used for branding, you know. For as much as I'm saying it, I'm being truthful and authentic for people who may see me out there and think I'm perfect. I'm not. Sometimes I have some pimple, and when I do the shoots, they will edit it out. You understand? And you see it on the front of a cover of a magazine, in front of a brand, and at the end of the day, you think I'm perfect. I'm not. You understand?
Yeah.
When I was 26, there was this agent that told me my nose is flacked. Can you see this nose as a flacked nose?
No, it's not.
So let me tell you what I did. I would wake up every morning, take two clip. You used to clip clothes and clip my nose, like until I bathe, so that I can have a pointed nose. So imagine if that time I had millions of naira, wouldn't I do
You don't have
surgery?
surgery done.
So that's the problem.
Interesting. Okay, so let's go back to what you were saying. You said we should use pomade. You want to add any other thing?
For a regular person, anybody, this works. Taking care of your skin, watching what you eat, bathe regularly.
Okay.
Take baths if you feel tense, if you feel tension, have a good bath. There are creams that have regular proportions of microbes in them. Creams that have regular shea butter in them. Buy those ones. I don't want to start calling names, so it doesn't look like I'm trying to represent
you can't
somebody.
sell
But
them here.
we know what we're talking about. Buy those ones and use them. They help your skin a whole lot. Then I cannot eat healthy. Most times I want to enjoy life and do so much, but the little things, you cannot be waking up in the night and be eating extra food. Because, like he said, your skin.
I feel attacked. Okay, continue.
Your skin is like the mirror, another mirror to your body. If you're going to fall sick, you can tell from your skin sometimes.
Yeah.
So just watch your skin. The things, then fruits to exercise when you can. Then most of all, it's really a mental thing. If you love yourself, people can tell that you love yourself and they want to buy it. Then most importantly, art is subjective. Music, I can like somebody and you don't even think the person's artistic. So everybody will not like you. Everybody will not love your skin color. Most of all, love your skin color. Who loves it, who loves it, who doesn't? All the best of them.
Okay, now this really sounds like a black person. Nice, but you know, for those of us who are a bit light, it's complicated for us. You want to maintain your skin.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's not everything that would still work for aid or work for you. And our weather is not even funny at all. Yeah, you don't have a car. So, hence the reason some people would use products that, in fact, guys say they. Okay, let's talk a little bit about another body enhancement procedure that's a trend now, and that's the Brazilian butt lift. It's every lady seems to be very curvy now. And when you go on Instagram, my God, the waist you see, non-existent waist, they're so small. And then you see the hips and the bum, like, oh my God, figure. So you see the dresses on them and you like them. You go make it in your tailor. When you wear it with your stomach that you used to eat Santana, it doesn't come out that same way. So there's a whole lot of surgical procedures going on. Our Nigerian celebrities are buying into the surgery market. Before it was a Kim Kardashian thing, but now you see the Yabo Joes, the in-ear dolls, the Tone to DKs, Chloe, Tacha, Nengi, so many of them. Nengi had surgery done. Messi K had surgery done. So before you call 10 female celebrities, at least 5 has done something. Now, what do you think about you're not comfortable in your skin, you don't like the way your body is, so you go do surgery. What do you think about all of that to look good?
I feel like doing BBL is still about loving yourself. When you love yourself, you won't need to do things like that. You build your self-esteem. When you have high esteem, you go out there and look pretty. No one will come to you. If you have the confidence that you are looking pretty, no one will come to you and say that, I don't like your shape, I don't like this. Who gives a fuck about what people like that say? It's the truth. You have to be confident about your body first. Head to the gym, do some exercises. You have the perfect shape. When you go to the gym, your thighs, you work on your thighs, you work on different parts of your body. That is enough to help you feel confident enough.
But we're lazy.
Exactly.
Even with the surgery, you still need to hit the gym.
Really?
Yes. Even with the surgery, you still need to hit the gym. So, I think I am not against surgery. Yeah, I am not against it. But there is something called taking care of yourself. You understand? The BBL thing, we've lost a lot of beautiful women to BBL. Because I think some of them really, their body isn't really working along with the treatment or with the surgery procedure. But what I will add to what he just said is we shouldn't just look at advising people to not do it. We should look at the effect of what social media and television and video has put out there for people, because it is what we put out there that the people see. Remember, there's something called branding. Branding in business can come in different shapes and corner, you know. You can actually brand a person into being a doll, you know, and that doll is put for girls and boys to imitate, and the person becomes a role model, just like Kim Kardashian, just like Tyson Beckford. These people are role models to millions of people. Now, when you see Kim Kardashian, now she's doing something I can't mention, you know. There's this new injection that's out. They give you the injection, you will not be hungry for 3 months. Do you understand? No. Yes, it's what all Hollywood actors and actresses, models are using right now.
That's insane.
Yeah, you can see that Kim Kardashian is very slim now.
She's so skinny.
Yes,
I thought she was on the diet or something.
Even if I know the name, I can't mention it.
No, please don't.
So a lot of people go through that now. You just inject it through your novel, and you will not be hungry. You will not even know what food looks like. You understand? You might just eat for fun, but not because you are hungry. Do you understand? So the tension is not just coming from the people, it's coming from the medical experts too. They want to make money, they want to sell. They also have some people who have been placed in the social media angle to use their body to sell this product to the people. And of course, it's like giving somebody's banana and say, don't eat my monkey banana. We would all want to. Even me that I'm here right now, there's a procedure I would say, I may want to go for it because I want to look good. And nobody wants to look old, you get? And this has affected some of our mom at home. You know, you see some of them, their face are all burnt, you know, because they still go to the market, they still use these harsh creams. You know, they don't have access to AC, they don't have access to some certain things this celebrity have. These products will not tell you don't do. It's like smokers are liable to die young, but everybody is still smoking. So I think I'm attacking the producers of this product. I'm also attacking, yes, which is the marketers. I'm also attacking the people out there. But it's going to be very hard for us to sit here and say, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, they will still do it. So I will still go with Franklin. If you want to do it, remember your environment. Remember what you can afford. How long can you take care of your skin? You know you're a light person. You know how hard it is when you don't. So you need facial scrub, you need this, you need that, you need this. So if you know you don't have the money, don't start it. You understand? Among guys, you see some guys, they are very fair, but their hands and their legs are not good to go. You understand? But they have a good face. You understand? So this effect is a very important topic that needs, aside from today, basically do it for 500 times in a year. So, so people can get to see this awareness that is very important that you take good care of yourself. And may I mention that every man and every woman should have at least 1,500 naira scrub in their bathroom to help take care of their dead skin every day.
So you know what, just continue, because I was going to ask some beauty products you would recommend people should have in general, and that are not necessarily very expensive. You know, this economy in Nigeria is on another level now. So you've already talked about scrub, so continue. Why do I even need the scrub?
Okay, I think first thing first, I mean, as a model, sometimes the check don't come in. You know, sometimes you don't get booked. So you now leverage on what you have already. And of course, people can't see you looking lesser than the way you were in that advert, in that whatever.
True.
So first thing first, what I do is milk. I won't be mentioning products, I'll just mention things that I do. Milk, just normal milk, the powder milk, you take water, you mix it. You can do that 3 times in a week. I do it.
To drink?
Yeah, don't drink. You put it on your skin, on your face.
Yes.
And you'll be so shocked what milk does. Don't make it too watery.
Okay.
Just put a little bit, that sachet, turn half of it, put a little bit, then let it be thick. You'll find out that it's a little bit slippery, then apply it on your face, your neck. This helps your neck and your body to be the same color if you do it consistently.
Oh,
Do you understand? And it also eradicates wrinkle. So when you use it for your face, because it's natural, kind of. Then of course eat fruits. Then drink more water to wash out toxins, because toxin gives you dead cell or dead skin. Or maybe some people who don't really take a lot of water and they work in farm, they go to market and they repeat that same clothes. The next thing you see that they start having some
cracked skin, dehydration.
So another thing I think people need to have in the thing you must have in your bathroom: scrub, face peel off. Face peel off. They have products of 400 naira, 500 naira. Yes, you can just go get those already one. Then you can get cucumber products. They call it, I've forgotten the name, so you can just use it. I don't want to mention the name, I did forget it. You can use it for your skin.
Okay.
Then don't do, because sometimes people who go for, what is it called, organic cream, I've represented so many cream line, and I don't use their product. I do the advert. And
we know. we know how you cook her. Oh, we know.
So at the end of the day, I may be burning my beans, but I think I need to burn my beans to save lives. You understand? So, but sometimes they put a little bit of acid, to
make it
make it faster. So people need to be very careful. It's better you get already made products that you are very cool with, or you have a plug that you are very sure. Because for instance, if I'm selling a product for 5,000 and you are begging me for 3,000, I'll have to do 3,000 naira on for you, so I don't lose that customer. I'll have to also do 1,500 naira on for you. But you'll be so shocked that that same product is working for Franklin and it's not working for you. Franklin is giving me 100K. So I will have access to the market and do everything. So if you know you cannot afford organic, please go to the market, buy yourself, like you said, shea butter, maintain that small skin you have. You mustn't be in a though, you mustn't be turned to decay. So that's my advice for them.
Yeah, nice, interesting. Now that you talked about milk, we finish in my house.
I do milk therapy all the time, 3 times in a week.
I used to do it,
Yeah.
and it does work, because I remember before I got married, I bathed with it. That was what I was doing.
Yes.
So it opened up. I know when I'm bathing, my pores are going to open. So
Yes.
I just bathe with it. When I'm done bathing, I rinse off. Then I use I was doing. Where did I even learn that thing from? I can't remember. So I do sugar, honey, avocado.
Yes.
Then sometimes egg whites.
Yes.
And I just use it as a mask.
Yes.
And I couldn't stop.
The fire is access. But the milk thing is very nice too.
Yeah,
you can leave it to dry off and
it
will
does
crack.
work,
It will-
yeah.
So you just see that your
Works.
face is fresh immediately.
It works.
Yeah, so
It's
maybe
true.
for instance you are always on set and you're doing makeup all the time, so you can just apply milk before you leave for work. That's what I do all the time. Instead of going through, I just
the
cut
many
on.
organic and complicated
Then
things.
for
Okay.
staying,
Okay.
Everybody's an advisor.
for staying fresh, I feel like everybody should have a pack of wipes, because
Okay.
our environment is very dusty.
Dirty.
Yes, dirty. So when if you have to appear, all those quick things, you have to just use your wipes. There is disinfectant to wipe. It reaches your skin, so you just clean it off. You have maybe twice a day. So when you get home, you are not washing so much off because you are cleaning it regularly. So your skin stays
It's like your
hydrated.
handkerchief.
Yes,
Now
like
that
your
advice is for
handkerchief.
guys, not for those of us that wear makeup.
Very
Because
true.
you want us to wake,
Yes,
we
you
should
can
clean our
wipe your
makeup.
makeup
Thank God. No.
But there are some people who get home, instead of them just
Using the wipe
bathing,
first, okay.
you understand? After using wipe, they'll bathe. Some people just use wipe to clean the makeup and
Sleep.
No, that's
You understand? I think that's not healthy too. Yeah.
We wipe and we wash. You're going to add something else?
No, I'm talking about the BBL.
Yes.
I saw on Instagram that you have to go back after time to check up on your
In fact,
BBL.
that thing is complicated. I don't even understand it
It's
totally.
stressful.
And when you go back to check up on it, what's the essence of that? You
Then-
waste money on that. And these people have made it cheap. that you
Triple.
can get it. At
1 million.
Oh, no, I think there's the one at you can get 2,500 at Yaba.
That one, some parts will be high, some will be low.
Maybe up.
Yeah.
Maybe then there's another one they do with the cup. They rub a particular thing on the behind, then they hit the behind they hit it with water heater. There's a machine, so they hit the behind, then it gets swollen.
What?
Then before they do it, they'll first massage the thighs. So they massage it to the behind, then they will now put the cup on the behind, then they will hit it. It's kind of like painful too.
It should be painful.
You won't be able to sit on your back.
Then they have the native one. They have the native one too, like this native pot.
Massage. Oh,
so
no.
after massaging the ass, there's something they put. Then they'll put the native pot, cook it. They'll cook the
What?
behind. Yes. Then once they bring it out, that substance they add will help the behind to be very.
So swell.
Yes, so then be very soft. Then you have to come back for a massaging again. Then if it doesn't do well, you do it again.
Why will I go cook my skin? This beauty thing is not for everybody. I'm okay like this. I like my face. I like no.
I think what causes the face burn again is the fact that somebody may be using Bioclear, for instance, or using this very bad product that has a very high rate of hydroquinone. The next thing they found out that you have pimple, they are running to another cream immediately. You understand? Or they notice that their skin is already getting dark. They are running to another cream. You can see a dark person having burnt skin. Have you seen a dark person having burnt skin? Yes, I've seen dark people have burnt skin. Yeah, it is because they are using different products, and those products have different rates of hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is in every cream. Sometimes you see some cream, they will say hydroquinone free. Don't be fooled. There is still hydroquinone in that cream. You understand? So you see some dark persons, they just use a cream before you know their face is burnt. You understand?
Interesting. Okay, well, we're about leaving the studio. I know you're all models, and it's good. It's obvious from the way they look. They eat banana, so banana. Okay. Franklin, I realized you just participated in one of the big shows as a model, and you came out as one of the top winners there. So how was the experience?
It was life changing. When I got here, he was asking why was I smiling. And I told him that I'm seeing the things I imagine in my head come to life.
Wow.
Because apart from what we learned in camp, so much has been happening. Like, I flew for the first time. We were on stations in Lagos. Here we've been on interviews. Like, so much has been happening. I'm really grateful. The show has changed my life. People are coming to my DMs and asking for things, asking for advice, people that I wouldn't have been able to reach out to if I was where I was, if I was just at home and I know go for the show. So it's just, if you push yourself, somebody will always be there to meet you halfway.
Interesting. Okay, now modeling. We have our own show in ITV, and we just concluded that on Sunday. So we have a new queen and all of that. Their reign is about to begin, and it's filled with a lot of activities. But some people have a, should I say, a misconception, but they have a mindset about that career. So why would a guy be a model? He must be gay. A woman who's a model, oh, she's such a prostitute. You know, you have to sleep around to get gigs. People have a mindset. Do you think this is true?
No, that's not true. When you are a model, you begin to see things the way modeling is the least part of entertainment in the entertainment industry. So we as models, we bring it up to make people see it as a big thing. That's why we are trying to go global. And being gay in the modeling industry, that's not true. Being a prostitute, that's not true. So you just have to depend on what you feel about yourself.
But it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, though.
Yeah.
It happens. You understand? It doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. There are people who choose to use that as a camouflage to cover whatsoever they are doing. You understand? Some people also do different things to get gig. It's not just only in the modeling industry. It happens in other industry. But sometimes it's easy for people to pinpoint pageant queens, models as being sport egg because the institute produce these people and use them as a tool to make money, most especially from the pageantry world, you understand? And it's only few legit brands that helps this queen to become professional pageant queen or models, you understand? But some just do the thing and push them into the institute and use them to get money from elites in the country.
Okay, it's been fun. I've learned a lot today. Basically, I've learned to love myself, love my skin, try not to cook my bum. It's painful, and a lot of other things. I should use pomade, milk.
And don't forget bananas.
Banana. I'm going to start eating banana. I should stop eating at night so that my large intestine can shrink. Is that right? But in general, before I let you all go, since it's not every day I bring models to the studio, there are other people watching right now who would want to go into modeling, fashion, style, and all of those. What advice would you rather give them at this point before we go? So I will start with Jojo.
Okay.
And end with you. So Jojo, please.
Okay. Advice for people. I think everybody have that big dream, that small dream, that average dream. I usually used to say, I've given up in advising people. You understand? Because you advise people, they will end up doing what they want to do. You understand? But the only advice I can give to that boy, that girl, that woman, everyone of us sitting here didn't just come and sit here. We paved and worked and paid sacrifice. To have just a section of one small thing in your life come to pass, you have to go through fire. So don't be scared to go through the fire, and don't allow the naysayers get into your ears, because they will always be the first people. Like I said, your family are your first enemies. You understand? Because once you're coming up, your family will be the ones to either say yeah or nah. But if you have that goal and you want to get what you're looking for, fight for it.